Hello and welcome everyone, I'm TheSparrowsJourney and this is my garage. Pardon the noise in the background, I'm in my garage in Next Car Game, which is a racing game, a demolition derby themed racing game developed by Bugbear Entertainment. And it's the game I'm gonna feature today on my first impressions video. I'm gonna try and get to the end of the track without getting my car all destroyed, wrecked, and still at least functioning. Now, I'm usually not the type of player that goes into racing, into simulators, because usually I'm a terrible driver myself. Not in real life, just in games. Fortunately, I'm still alive out there. My car is still intact. But in games, I'm usually terrible. So this might be a pain for you watching. Just warning you out. The game is fairly limited right now, mainly because this is just early access, and this is sort of some pre-alpha version of the game. There's few cars available, there's a few racing tracks for you to play with right now, but they promise till the end of 2014 all the features they promised at the start should be included in the game by then. It's a long year, so I hope they can do it. As you can see here on the top of the screen, there's a lot of items locked that you cannot access. You don't have any credits, you don't have any experience. That's something that will probably come with the launch of the game. I don't even have a profile name. I can't choose it. I don't have the market, I don't have the research. This is something that would probably keep me and interest me a lot in the game, because I'm not a racing guy, I'm not a type of player that plays a lot of racing games. This should keep me interested a little bit more in the game. Here in the menu, you can see all the basic stuff and the controllers, vibration or not if you have a controller. I don't. I'm gonna play this game with a keyboard. That's one more reason why things will probably go bad. Right before launching the game, when you're still in the launcher, you can decide all the resolution, some graphic details like anti-aliasing and all that sort of stuff, shadows, if you want the game to run a little bit better for you. Right now I'm playing the game at max settings with GTX 7080 Ti, and I'm doing completely fine even when I'm recording. At the bottom of the screen you can see your cars. This should be the cars that you bought, I would suppose. This is starting to look like World of Tanks, if you ever played it, where you have your garage, you have your tanks right here in the screen, and you can change its parts, you can change the camouflage and all that sort of good stuff. Right here I only have the European version of the car and the American version of the car. You can play with these two and in a couple of racing tracks. Now, these icons right here lead me to believe this is something that will be present in the game. Something like research, where you can get your team to research a better tires, a better engine, I would suppose, and you can change your parts. Right now, because we're gonna race, let's start by the stadium. I want to show you all the available tracks. I'm gonna go with the stadium right now. So right here in the parts, I want to go with the European because the stadium is not too big. I need a very mobile car, so I'm gonna go with this one. And I can choose right now the tires and the engine. These are the two only available options right now. I'm gonna choose the standard tires. There's no reason for me to choose the Tarmac or the gravel tires right here. And I'm gonna go with a low powerful engine because I don't need too much speed in this track whatsoever. And I'm gonna start the race. We can start with 24 cars, and there's here available a mode for 12 cars. This should be an option right here, right down here, where you can pick the amount of cars you want to play against. But that's how they do it. I'm gonna choose 24 cars, shifting in automatic. You don't want to see me play manual. It will be a full pain. I never tried without traction control, anti-spin or ABS. What I can tell you is that playing with those on still makes your car spin spin a lot, and you lose the control of your car more often than not. At least it happens to me, that I'm certainly not an expert on driving or driving games for that matter. Now, one thing that really stands out in this game, it's the graphics, obviously, and the powerful engine they have that allows you to destroy your car to the most little part of your car. Now, this is the stadium. You can go around and around and see a little bit of the stadium before starting the track. These are all the probably available cars you will have in the future that I cannot pick right now, but they're looking pretty good. Let's start this on. My objective here is to remain all fit in one piece, destroying all the other cars. I can take them down. Oh, that was bad. Just got damaged and probably didn't do any damage to the guy. This one is beautiful, this green one. Oh, and the black one, I love this one. Can choose from different perspectives. Either you have it, the most standard one inside the car. I usually tend to choose the one like this, like on a third-person view, if it even makes sense. It's more like third-car view. This one is pretty wrecked. Oh yeah, I took that one down. I'm taking a lot of damage though, as you can see here. Fortunately, the engine on this car is at the back, not in the front, so I should be safe there. Oh my god, that bastard got me right. Still have 70 or 17 guys up. As you can see, I can fly on this map as well. Look at that. So that you can have also a taste of the physics of the game. They still need some tweaks, if you ask me, but they are pretty good for an indie company right now. Another takedown. This is starting to look like Carmageddon, which is the only game I had fun playing closer to a racing game. Mainly because there's a lot more to it than just racing. Oh, I wanted to take this guy down as well. I don't feel the game tries to be a simulator. It's a sort of mix between a simulator. Another one taken down. Look at that. And my engine is still yellow. I'm still doing good. I would say this is a mix between an arcade-ish type of racing game and a simulator. Because there's certain details like this one. That guy couldn't turn his car around. It wouldn't be possible in a total 100% simulation game. But it did, almost automatically. So there's still some tweaks that I think should be taken. And I'm taking down all these guys. There's only 5 more of them. I won't win this. Could be stopped here and wait for them, but it might be too dangerous. Only little ones, only European cars. Look at that. I guess you get the odds at your favor when you play with a European car at the stadium. Oh my god, I'm gonna take a bump. No, I didn't. Good. Where are you, mother? There you go. I'm gonna take this one. Failed. I have critical damage. Oh my goodness. There you go. Oh my god, come on. My engine is at orange state, so it shouldn't be away from too many hits now. Oh, I got wrecked. 4th place is still not bad. Actually, the stadium is a track where I can get the better results, because when I'm racing, when the objective is to stay on the road and get to a finishing line, I am completely terrible. We're gonna go back to the garage because I wanted to show you all the other different tracks. So there's different tracks in different type of terrains. Now, you have here gravel. This is the one Oh my god, I get more difficulty with. So we're gonna change the tires for gravel, because that's the most obvious thing to do. I'm gonna leave the lower power engine there, because we don't need much power here, and the more power we have, probably the difficult it will be to control the car on this type of terrain. So we're gonna go with gravel. And as I was saying, when the objective is to get to a finishing line, skipping all the other cars and stuff, I usually can't beat anyone whatsoever. When the objective is to just wreck all the other cars, that's a different story. This music, this soundtrack doesn't really fit the game. This is something I think they should really tweak. Make it a more metal music, rock music or something. Whoa, we're off to a good start. Jesus, already behind. That is probably one of the things, most important things in a racing game, is getting a good start going. Because if you don't, this happens. I'm now at the back of the line. I guess I don't have anyone bumping at me and pissing me off like that guy. Jesus bastard. I would restart the race because look at this all wrecked. I would restart the race so that could get a better chance of finishing in first or even closer to first than just 20. Thing is, we're gonna try a couple of more races, so I'm fine with that. I just want you to show the feeling of the game right now. I'm not doing too bad, but I don't have anyone kissing my ass or bumping at me. I'm a pretty decent driver. I mean, I'm playing with a keyboard. Oh, look at that one. Got a good view of that one. And playing with a controller would probably be a completely different story. Playing with a wheel even. When someone bumps at me, this happens. It takes so much time getting back to the track. And the car keeps spinning and spinning. Like a crazy bastard. So, a bad start, this happens, basically. There's a lot of destroying items. Look at... oh, well, there was. If I could have hit that one. I wanted to show you how you can destroy the environment. Like this over here, this sign. There you go. Can destroy almost... I won't say everything, but most of things that look crashable, you can destroy them. This sign over here. There you go. Not sure of this one though. I missed it. My car's pretty wrecked. I can already hear it suffering. And on my third lap and doing pretty badly. And it's wrecked? Or this is just a... no, it's completely wrecked. 20th place. I couldn't be any better, so I might as well end the race there. I'm going to show you now the other track available, which is again a different type of terrain. And I'm going to use the American one. This is the one I feel the American car shines. I'm going to go with Tarmac tires and a full power engine. Let's go own those guys. I'm always picking 24 cars because that's where the most chaos happen. Let's go. Tarmac race with the American car. We're doing this. On this early stage of the game, I cannot... there's even no laps to decide who starts at first. So we always start at the end of the table, which makes it a little bit more difficult. Now, one of the big things I'm really excited for with this game is obviously multiplayer. And that's where I think you're gonna have most fun with. Breaking all the other guys' cars and ruining their races should be fun. And it could be incredibly frustrating the other way around. I don't know, I'm not sure how they're gonna deal with the difference between players, between the cars. But I would guess they're probably gonna give a score to the cars, and in the matchmaking system they'll probably match the same score of each car, so that you don't have a super powerful car against a very slow one. I completely destroyed that guy's movement. I'm sorry for that, but we are on a demolition derby racing game, not on a simulation game. Oh, come on, if I finish this at 5th, that would be amazing. I can't believe there's 2 European cars in front of me. There you go, 5th place. Come on, you can do this. Let's go, Sparrow. This European car is so little. Oh my god, I'm not controlling the car right. I feel like these European cars are toys when I'm playing with my American car. And they bump at me, I just shake. Nothing more happens. Come on, 4th place? Whoa, I'm going to the top 3 places. That's amazing. Let's go. Last lap. The most stressing part of the game. Last lap. Especially when you are on top of the table. And they are right behind me. I played a lot of racing games on my iPhone. Never on my computer. Except 1 or 2 times. Oh, come on! Grab the road, car, let's go. Oh, I feel they stood behind. Maybe I can even make it to 2nd place. Oh my god! 3rd place, not bad. Not bad at all. Ooh, for me! Where's the girl? With a prize. 3rd place. Awesome! As you probably already guessed, there's still a lot of stuff to do with the game. The game is clearly incomplete on this early stage of an alpha. But I would probably advise you to wait. There's this thing now with early access on games that I don't quite agree with. What most of the times happens is that you end up buying the game, trying to support the developers of that game, but you tend to become disappointed with the game because it still doesn't have any of the features they promised. The game looks fairly incomplete, and when it comes to the time where the game is pretty decent and everything is included, you're already tired of the game and you already think the game is pretty boring. There isn't much else I can show you right now on the next car game because it's a fairly pre-alpha version of the game at this point. You also have here some other modes of your tracks, which is practice mode, where you basically can get into those tracks and do whatever you want, all alone, crash into things, try the car, try different tires, try and practice shifting modes. You also have here a mode where you can fight just one car alone, maybe anticipating the multiplayer. I'm not sure if there will be a multiplayer where you can play against just one guy or not. What is interesting to say is that this game was greenlighted on Steam. It was a huge success on Steam. All the physics and all the way you can crash your car, it really shows the engine potential, which is, by the way, it's developed by the Bugbear company itself, and they called it ROMU engine. You basically can see every part of your car being wrecked, which is awesome in a game like this. The game should be ready and full featured in 2014. That's their promise. I'm not sure if it's more towards the end of the year or mid-year. I hope it is towards mid-year, since the game started its early access on the start of 2014. But this is it. This is the next car game. This is the first impressions of this Destruction Derby game. Hope you enjoyed, and I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you next time with less car destruction, maybe.